Hey, beautiful people, it's your girl T, and I'm back, y'all. It's video number 4, yes, of all of my completed colored pages. And I just want to say thank you to all of you beautiful people who have subscribed to my channel over the years. I will be celebrating my 5-year anniversary on the 28th of September. I'm so excited, and that I've been doing this for 5 years, but none of this would be possible really if it wasn't for you all subscribing, because there were points during doing YouTube videos that I was just gonna quit. I just didn't know if this was for me and if people really enjoyed it or not, enjoyed my work. So, but I have been proven wrong. I have almost 6,000 subscribers, and I want to say thank you to all of you who have stood by me when I didn't do videos and who are still subscribing, waiting for me to do more. I hope to do more in the future. I just don't know how, how and when I can do this with the schedule that I have. So I'm just trying to work things out. Hopefully I can get more out to you guys. But if there's something that you really want to see, please, please, please send me an email, and I would be more than happy to pop my camera on and try to get that video request done. I just did one for how I color snow. It may not be the correct way or the way that you like, but I did upload a video of how to color snow, and you can check that out in my video list. But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get started with my completed pages. I want to start with the pages that I have taken out of other books, or loose pages and PDFs. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so this first one is from Cuties 50 Coloriages Mysteries, and it's this page here. It was a color by number. This book I destashed, so I took this page out. The next book, pages from the book called Garden Paths and Forest Trails. And this is called Birds. This is another book that I destashed. But this one here, I did for a book review. This next book, I've forgotten what the name of the book is. I know who the, I don't know her name. And that's what I had to go look up, but I just didn't have time. So I'll pop it up on the screen, what the name of the book and the artist. But this is illustrations from a book, and it's a woman who's famous for her quilt patterns. And this is some of her quilt patterns. Crocheting rabbits. So these are some of the pages I did when I was really into Sharpies when I first started. So I would sit at my desk at work and just like go to town with my Sharpies and do these pages. So these are all done with Sharpies. And her pages are really detailed and intricate, some of them. But they're patterns of quilt patterns. And I thought that was really cute. Like some of these patterns that she's made for quilts is pretty amazing. So these are all from that book. So that book I decided not to keep because there were no other pages in that book that I felt that I really wanted to complete. So these are just the ones that I just removed from the book. Love the color scheme of that one. That one too. And then I have a neon page. All right. Next, this is from a Crayola coloring book for Mutant Ninja Turtles. I did this part. Yeah, I did this part of the page, and my son did this part here, my little one. So we have that one. And then this one here, me and my husband did together a split coloring. This is my side, and this is his. This is also from the Crayola Mutant Ninja Turtles book. Next page is from a Creative Haven. I think this is like a Bugs page. And I want to say Marjorie Sarnott, I think. But I did that one there. This is from a Deborah Moeller book. I think it's called Chubby Cherubs, something like that. And I did this page. And then I have this one here. This is from an Inspirations coloring book. This one as well from an Inspirations coloring book. And the last one from an Inspirations coloring book is this one. I love this one. All right, next we have Sherry Baldy's Night Before Christmas coloring pages. I used some glitter on that. She's cute. And then another Sherry Baldy Night Before Christmas page. Did this guy here. Next, I have a page from, I think this is a Creative Haven page from, I think this is called Country Scenes. And I want to say it's by Dot Barlow. I'm not really sure. If I can find that out, I'll pop that up on the screen as well. Next one is from Creative Haven's Art Nouveau Jewelry Designs. Use lots of metallic on that. Turned out really nice. This next one is from Too Cute to Eat Kawaii Food by Camille Bell. Did this cute little page of Pop-Tarts. I love how it turned out. It's really cute. The next set here are from Manic Botanic, the US version. I removed these pages because they took so much time to color, and I was like, if I give the book away, I'm keeping those pages. So I decided to keep them. So that's the first one there. Also from Manic Botanic. Love how this turned out. I know I use marker Raffines on this page. Really nice page. And last but not least from Manic Botanic was this page here, which I love the color schemes of this one. Very simple and fun. All right, next we have some PDFs. This is from Joanna Basford's Inky Advent Calendar. Did that. And then here's page 2. Really had fun with these, just using red, green, and gold for most of this, and silver. All right, next we have In Love by Rachel Mintz coloring book. This is the grayscale version. So I did this cute little cat, or I don't know if it's a cat or bear. I don't know what kind of animal it is, but it's a cute little fur ball. But that was really fun to do too. And the next one is a Jane F. Hankins book. I think this is the Hats book. I was gifted this PDF book, and I did this page here. It was really fun. Everything is coming up roses. And then these are from Christine Glorious Ink. So this is just one I was playing around with, but I said I'm going to keep it because I like the colors I used in that one. Her skin needs a little work, but I like the colors that I used. So when I get ready to do the actual page, this is on like regular paper, then I'll use the same colors. And then I also have another Christine Glorious Ink. You guys seen this one? This one here. Call her Luscious Pink Lemonade. Lots of bling on her. I love it. That's from Fairytopia. And this one is by Rick Lee. Love this page. I actually downloaded a whole book, I think, or two of Rick Lee's work. And I absolutely love it. Even though I'm not a big fan of skulls, this is a pretty nice illustration to color. Have fun coloring it. And then the last PDF is this one here. This is Fantasy and Fae by Erin Ewer. And I really enjoyed coloring this one. I had so much fun just kind of going out of the box, just using, just doing what I wanted to do. And I like how that one turned out. All right, and then the next couple of loose pages are from Prima Princess watercoloring. And I did this one here. So this is done in watercolor and some shading with color pencils. I struggle with her skin on this one, so I'm not too happy with it, but you know, hey, we can't have all of them being the best ones, right? And the last one here is also from Prima Princesses, and this one was done only in watercolors. So I really like the way this one turned out. All right. Next, we're going to move on to some of the smaller books. I have the mini Pusheen book, and I'm just going to hold this up here because I don't want to zoom in. And I've done several in this little book here. Ooh, I just ripped it. But anyways, I've done this page. Sorry. This page here. I like the size of this because you can get pages done so quickly. Like in 5 minutes if you were wanting to do something simple. You know, if you didn't want to do any embellishing and stuff, you could get these pages done so fast. Really cute. So I also have the large one. I haven't done any of the pages in the large one yet. This one I did some shading after applying markers and some glitter gel pens just to change it up a bit. Make it a little bit more fancy. Just a little bit. Just try to change it up a bit. Did some outlining of those balloons in silver. I don't know if you guys can see that. This winter page. Did quite a few in this book. It's not quite done yet. I still have a few pages left in here, and then I'll be done. They're really simple. Like, you don't have to color the cat. And last but not least, and I did a little background on that one. Just a little background. But that is Mini Pusheen coloring book. Next, I have Enchanted Faces. Pocket Size by Hannah Lynn, and I've done several in here. This is a book that I'll be coloring in for the remainder of the year. Not trying to finish it, just trying to get some, you know, many of the pages done. And the goal in this book is that I'm only using Crayola color pencils to do shading, but I am basing these pages with marker, whether it's Copic markers, using gel pen, glossy accents, and I'm loving how they're turning out, actually. And I am doing the borders, and so far you've seen them all done in black. Some of them I have changed up. I like how they're turning out. I think they're so cute. This is the strawberry, the pink girl. I love pink, guys. So of course I was so happy to do this page with all the pinks. Yeah, so I've done quite a bit in this one. I've done a couple buddy colors in here as well. This was a buddy color. And this was also a buddy color. I have another one in here that I'm not going to share with you guys because it's going to be on my completed pages for the quarter. But yes, look at, oh my gosh, I like this book so much. But that is Enchanted Faces by Hannah Lynn. Look at that. It's getting fat. All right, next I'm going to show you some completed pages and books that I'm trying to complete this year. So this is one of them, Enchanted Christmas. And I'm just going to show you pages that are completed. I do have several whips in here, but I won't share those. This one is completed. Hopefully I'll get more into coloring Christmas because I really wasn't into coloring this book this year. So hopefully I can finish. I'm not sure. But this one is all of a sparkly snow. And that is Enchanted Christmas by Teresa Goodrich. Next, I have A Million Cute Animals and I have a lot of whips in here. I'm just going to show you what I've colored. This one. I'm really enjoying this book, even though it's taken me a long time because I haven't really been coloring much. I've been doing diamond painting. This is the time of year for me. I don't know about anyone else. I like to sit down and do like jigsaw puzzles and things like that, and maybe not so much coloring unless I have a project I'm working on. Then I will do more coloring, but so yeah, I'm gonna probably be doing a lot this quarter, this coming up quarter, because I have to get a lot of pages done. But I'm really enjoying this book. It's so fun and cute. I have some transfer of color. I'll fix all of that. Before I show the completed book, I always go through it and do fixes and cleanups and stuff. So, okay, this next one, I'm not going to show you this side because that is a whip. But I'll show you this one. And then I have another. I did this as like a double page spread, trying to use the same color scheme on both sides. I love how that one turned out. Really nice. Again here, I did it like a double page spread. Got some cleanup to do. And last but not least, one of my favorite pages is this one. The neons, love it. I love how it turned out. All right, and that is A Million Cute Animals by Lulu Mayo. All right, another book I've been working on throughout the last year, and I haven't really done much this year. I might tackle some of this in the next quarter, is Bob Ross Paint with Water, Paint Your Way to a Mellow Mood. A lot of the pages have the color already in the page. All you have to do is take a water brush or a watercolor brush and go to town. So these are the pages I've done. And I haven't done any this year yet, I don't think. But it's such a nice book. The paper is nice. It can handle the water. The pages don't buckle. Really, really enjoying it. Figuring out how to move the color so that you don't muddy it is the challenge, which I love that challenge. So I'm always like, okay, oh, it's going green. Oh, now it's turning brown. Let me go this way. So it's really cool because you could really muddy this up if you don't pay attention to the way that the colors are moving. I love how this turned out here. Even though it's like green and brown, I didn't muddy it up like, you know, so you can really see the greens and the browns and how it changes. This is a really cool book. And that is the last one. And I don't know how many more are like that in here. Oh yeah, there's several more where I can activate. Now, not all of the pages you can activate. So like this one, it doesn't have, you'll have to color that or paint that on your own. So yes, but anyhow, that is Bob Ross Paint with Water, Paint Your Way to a Mellow Mood. And it includes a paintbrush. Really cool book. All right, another book that I am working on this year is this large print Happiness Color by Number. And I've done a lot in here so far. And I'm just going to show you guys. I've shown this once before. Let's see. Let me get in frame. All right, so It's really fun. The only thing I don't like about large print, unfortunately, is that you can use up all of your markers. And so I've been trying to find other medium to use in this book besides markers, like whether it's gouache, acrylic paint, crayons, watercolor, soft pastels, metallic gel pens and metallic pens, paint pens. Yeah, I'm having more, I think I'm enjoying it more using watercolors. You guys can see all this bleeding of colors through this paper. I don't know what marker is doing that. I think it's this black. Black is yellowing as well. Wow. Okay, but anyways. So, you know, I have not done colored pencils only because that would take forever. Trying to color it probably hurt my hand. So I'm trying not to use colored pencils in this book. But as you can see, we're getting some yellowing and stuff from the reds and the blacks in this book. Like, why are the markers doing that? But that's okay. So this one, yeah, I've done quite a bit. And will I finish this year? Probably not. I do have some whips. I won't share those. Look at that, guys. Look at the bleeding of the colors. That is the red. Yeah, they're really cutting up. Gosh. So I'm having fun in this book. I kind of pick it up when I want some mindless coloring. Something that I don't have to think too much, just grab colors and go. Look at that. Definitely red. Now I've red fish on my flower page. Wow. That's okay. I love this one. This is all watercolor. So I'm really enjoying watercolor in here, actually, a lot. And camel. I'm not going to flip the book. Sorry, guys. Another watercolor page. I like these types of pages in this book where it's a scene. Oh, I wasn't supposed to show you that one. Oops, oops, oops. All right. You have pattern pages in here, which I did finish those first because they are the ones I least like. So I wanted to get all of those done. I was challenged to do that in a month, and I finished all of them in a month. All of these pattern style pages. Love this one. This one was done with watercolor, and I love how it turned out. Really pretty. The same with this one, done in watercolor. And last but not least, in this book, we have this one. All right, and that is a large print Happiness Color by Number. All right, next up I have Nina, jazz legend and civil rights activist Nina Simone. I've done just a few pages in here. This is not a coloring book. This is a normal, like, kids book, picture book that had black and white images that I decided to color. And those are the ones I've done. All right, and that's Nina Simone, jazz legend and civil rights activist. All right, next, this is a coloring book I'm doing with my sister Alana. And I've done 2 pages. She's really not into coloring so much, but I try to get her to do it with me. But yeah, did those two. Cute Food coloring book by Benden. Next, I have Where the Sidewalk Ends by Shel Silverstein. This is another book that is not a coloring book, of course, and I'm just coloring in it because it's fun. And it's nostalgic too, so. I'm using Faber-Castell in this book. That's all I've used so far. And I think some Lyra Aquacolor to do some. I was testing to see how it would work if I were to use water-based medium. And I'm not going to anymore because it kind of goes through the page. So even though this is kind of thick paper, as you can see, it's ghosting through this blue. This is all water medium, so I decided not to do that anymore. So it'll all be in pencil. And I'm having fun coloring it and reading the poem, so it's a really cute book. Uh-oh, this one. Love this one. And I'm using some metallic gel pens in here as well, so sorry I'm going a little fast because we've got a couple stacks here. And I don't want this one to be too much more over than an hour, but so forgive me if I'm going too fast. Just want to share with you what I've done since the beginning of time of coloring. This is a cute poem. And last but not least, there. And that is Where the Sidewalk Ends, Shel Silverstein. All right, so now we're going to get into some of the other stacks here. So this one is called Skog's Skricket. Let me see, did I write down what it means? I think it's like a walk through the forest or something like that. And I've done this one here in this book. Sparkly. I like it. It's okay. And that is by Hannah Carlson. Next we have Tales from the Midnight Masquerade by Hannah Carlson. And I've done some of the intro pages. This is all done with gel pens. This one too, gel pens. You can see. And I have this one. I love how she turned out. Me tackling blonde hair again. And I love the color scheme. I love how it turned out. I love the glitter. And then last but not least in this book is The Crow. And I like how that one turned out as well. That is Tales from the Midnight Masquerade by Hannah Carlson. Next, I have Daydreams by Hannah Carlson. I have several in this one. Did the intro page here. This one I know, I use those magic pencils, and they are really cool. You color and you turn to get other colors. You get these variation of colors from one pencil. It's pretty cool. So that was fun doing that. And they have that rabbit. That was really fun to do too. Turned out really nice. This one I think is supposed to be a double pager, but I decided not to because I was being lazy. I don't want to do both pages, so I just did this side. Here's another page I really like. The colors, the background, really pretty. This is the Hannah Carlson book that has the not so nice paper. I didn't turn mine in or go get another copy. I just said I'll deal with the paper. I don't feel like recoloring pages, so I did that one there. This one here was really nice and fun. This was fall theme, like a fall inspired page here. I love how that turned out. This one here. Use some gel pen. Just trying different medium. I think all the coloring is done with Arteza on that. And then this one here. This is using my Pablos for the first time on this page. I love how that one turned out. This one here. Can't remember what I used, but I love all the sparkle. And then I use the same colors on both sides. And then this is an all gel pen page. As you can see, I made a mess over here, so I'll have to do something to fix it. But yeah, did a lot in this book so far. I didn't realize that till I went through it to tag the pages. I was like, wow, I've done a lot in this book. This one here, I love how that turned out. And then this one here, I did the New Marco tributes with this one on this page with a soft pastel background. Love how that turned out. And then my double page spread. I love this so much. Doing this page made me want to color more in her books. I don't know, that's weird, right? Her books are beautiful to me. I just love them, but I don't color in them that much. So that's why this year I was like, I'll color in more of her pages this year. So that's Daydreams by Hannah Carlson. Next we have Fairy Miracles by Clara Markova. This was a book that I was trying to finish a couple of years ago, and I didn't finish it. But I do want to keep working on this book. So I'll show you guys what I've done. So this one here. This one here. So I'm actually coloring both sides. I'm going to be doing something special here once the book is done. So that's why I really want to work on this book. I do have some whips in here that need to get done as well. But I really had a lot of fun doing the pages I did already. Doing shimmer wings and using glossy accents. Faber-Castell color pencils in this book as well. I'm just having a lot of fun. This is a whip. This is not done. This one was done with the Mitsubishi Unis. All right, and I love this page. I love how I did the gem because I'm not really good at that. And I just took my time, looked at some reference pages and went for it. And it turned out pretty nice. And I love this one too. This book is the cutest. I mean, all of her stuff is cute. But I love this page, double page that I did. It is so cute. Very cute page. And I love this so much. All right, next we have these cuties. Sleeping baby dragon, fairy dragons, I guess. And shimmer their wings up. So this book is going to have like lots of shimmer and glossy looking things in it. For this one here, I love how she turned out. Shimmery wings. This one here as well. Love her. Love how she turned out. Love the colors. And last but not least is this one here in purples. All right, and that is all I've done in Fairy Miracles by Clara Markova. Next, I have Jewelry Box by Hannah Carlson. I can't talk today. I have this page here that I did. This was a bugs page. I love how this turned out. I don't know if my camera's picking up all the shimmer and glossy stuff that I did on this page. It was so fun to do all that bling in on this page. I loved it so much. So that is that page here. And one other, the rabbits. The rabbits with the coarse fur. But I love how it turned out. I love the colors and everything. So I'm really thrilled with this. So that is Jewelry Box by Hannah Carlson. Another book I'm trying to complete, not this year, but in my lifetime, is Ivy and the Inky Butterfly for a specific individual. So I'll show you the pages I've done. In this book, I'm actually working in order. So there were times when I got to certain pages and I was like, I'm so over it because it's so many little small things to color. This book is really a challenge because it's so thick and there's so many little things to color. If you don't like stuff like that, like this page here, kind of made me stop coloring this for a while. And I was like, and I think that this page kind of turned me off the book. But then I picked back up after a while and kept going because I'm doing it for a specific someone. So I want to finish it. And I hope it doesn't fall apart because I have been seeing people's books falling apart. If that's the case, I'll probably get it. I'll probably bind it. But I'm liking how the pages are turning out. And I'm using certain colors throughout this whole book. So you're probably noticing the same colors on every page because that's the color scheme of the book. And that is the last one I've done. You guys, look at this. I got all this left to do. My God. That is Ivy and the Inky Butterfly. All right, next we have Phantomorphia. And I have a completed page for the end of this quarter. So I won't share that one, but this is the one I've done. I love how this turned out. I love my pink castle. Just really cool. I try to do like a wrought iron moon. So yeah, I think it came out okay. That is Phantomorphia by Kirby Rosanas. Next we have Cute and Spooky Coloring Book by Jade Summer. And I did a couple in here. I also have another one I did with a buddy color on. I won't share that one because that's a end of quarter page. Did this one here. These are really fun and easy. I didn't find myself struggling to finish a page and or figure out what I wanted to do. It was pretty easy, pretty fun. And this one I did on camera for some type of Halloween tag. And that was really fun to do. All right, that's Cute and Spooky by Jade Summer. I had a subscriber who wanted to see the mess on the right side of my desk from pulling off all the tags from the books I've colored in. So this is from the first stack that I shared. These are all of the pages. Can you imagine how many pages I've colored? Not all the pages were tagged if they were double pages. So these are now going in the trash. I'll be right back. All right, next I have Christmas by Tatiana Bogomolova. I've done one in here. Next is Christmas Travel and Mosaics by Belba Family. And I've done this one here. Next is Christmas Coloring Book for Adults. I've done two in here. This angel. That is Christmas coloring book. Next I have Christmas Mandalas by Camellia Angel Kova. Did the intro page. And 2 other pages. Really simple pages to color. That is Christmas Mandalas by Camellia Angel Kova. Next we have Color by Number Christmas Mosaic. And I've done 1 in here. Next we have A Circle of Life by Melpomene. And I did this one here. Love how it turned out. Gorgeous pages in this book. Oh my gosh. The illustrations are absolutely gorgeous. And when you color them, they even look prettier. I used some, in this one I used some metallic on that shell. Love how it turned out. And last but not least, one of my favorites in this book, the peacock. And I love it because I did some glitter nouveau drops and things like that in here on this page. Love it. Love this. All right, and that is Circle of Life by Melpomene. I'm not saying the last name because I don't want to butcher it. All right, next we have Stuart Royce Absent-Minded Art Circular Mandalas and Patterns. And I've done quite a few in this book. This is one of the first mandala coloring books I've ever purchased. And this is a pretty old book. I'm not sure if you can still get this one. He does have some other books out, but I'm not sure if this one's still available. Really interesting mandalas. Intricate ones, simple ones. I love the colors I'm using for them. Like just picking a couple colors and just going with those colors for the whole page. It's a more simple one. Another more simple one, bigger spaces. A Valentine's theme one. And then we have this one. I did it as a fall theme type, a fall type of mandala. All right, and this is a really thick book. You see that? All right, and that is Circular by Stuart Royce. All right, next we have Color at Home by Sherry and John Petersick. And I've done just 1 in here. This book is really nice, but I have not tackled it that much. Just this page. And I had fun doing it though. And that is Color at Home, a Young House Love coloring book. Next I have Brain Games, Color by Number Birds. I've done several in here because these are really, really easy to do. The color palette's really small and you just color, there's no background coloring, you're just coloring the actual image. So I think I did all of these in one sitting. That's how easy and fun it was. Small color palettes. I don't think there's more than 8 colors on each page. But yeah, that is Brain Games Color by Number Birds. Next I have Bless Your Heart, Favorite Southern Sayings. And this is by Julianne St. Clair. And I love this book. I love the sayings in it. But here's this one. This one is Sweating Like a Sinner in Church. I didn't do this side, but I will. When I do it, I'll just be doing it in red, yellow, and blue. And then this one here, Slower Than Molasses in January. Love the cardinal. This is so nice. I love this book. It's so nice. And that is Bless Your Heart, Favorite Southern Sayings. Next I have Botanicum by Maria Trolle. And I have several in here. Done a lot of the little intro pages, like, you know, just testing out Medium and stuff, or these little ones like that. Did this one here. I didn't write my name yet. But I love how they turned out. Really nice. Did this one here. This one here is a buddy color with a group. Last but not least, I did this one here. That was really fun too. Really simple and fun. All right, and that is Botanicum by Maria Trolle. Next, I have Carmel by the Sea, and this is by Jan Kohler. This is another coloring book that I was trying to accomplish a finish. So I have several pages colored in here. This one I did not finish, but I really thoroughly enjoyed coloring it. I just stopped and moved on to something else. But yeah, so this is Carmel by the Sea. It's a California storybook type of a coloring book. I'm from California, and Carmel is beautiful. So just had to have this book because it was representing my state. Carmel. Look at this. I love this. I love how I did that. And this is like one of my most favorite things to do, like color, is architecture. And I don't color enough of it. But yes, I do like coloring. The Spanish roofs. I love that. And this one was done in watercolor on screen, actually. Yeah, so that is Carmel Mission. And this is Carmel by the Sea, California's Storybook Town by Jan Kohler. All right, next we have Carousel Dreams by Yam Puff. I've done one in here. She turned out really cute. I love the colors I used. Like cotton candy colors. Love it. Carousel Dreams by Yam Puff. Then we have Karovne Lahosny by Claire Markova. I don't know what that one's called in English, but I've only done one page, guys. One. I was like, what? One? I need to get cracking. Yes, but that is Karovne Lahosny. Sorry, Claire Markova. I am butchering that. I cannot speak that language. All right, Characters Through Worlds and Times by Christine Caron. Did one in here. This is the colorist page. This was a buddy color in my group. That one there. Next we have Charlie Harper's coloring book by, this is published by Pomegranates. I love their books. So I just did this one here. Oh, sorry, that was Charlie Harper's coloring book, 50 drawings. Next I have Chibi Girls, two grayscale books in one. And I've done this one. This was a buddy color. this one here, and then this one. All right, and that is Grayscale 2 Books in 1, Chibi Girls by Jade Summer. Next I have Chibi Girls coloring book by Color Questopia. And I've done one in here. Love the way she turned out. Cute. So that's Chibi Girls by Color Questopia. Then we have Chibi Girls by Color Questopia. This is volume 2. This is the black background. And I've done one. That one there. That's Chibi Girls volume 2. And then I have Black Women volume 2 by Coco Wayo. I did one here. Love how she turned out. I got a lot of compliments on this one from family and friends. Her skin, I don't know. This is like the best skin I've ever done, probably, in one of these books. I absolutely love her. I love it. I will not give this page away. But that is Black Women 2, Volume 2 by Coco Wayo. Next, I have Black Women coloring book, The Ultimate 180 pages. And I've done this one here. You can see she turned out really nice. Love the background colors I've chosen for this one as well. Yes. Black Women coloring book, The Ultimate 180 pages. Next, I have Black Women coloring book 1 by Coco Wayo. And I have 2 in here. I've done this one. I decided not to do a background on her. I don't think it needs a background. And then this one here was a buddy color with my bestie, Lavelia. Some burnishing on that, but she turned out really, really pretty. All right, and that is a Black Women coloring book. That's number 1. Next, I have Black Women by Sally Berry. And I did this one here. Lots of bling on this page. Shimmer and bling. Love it. That's Black Women by Sally Berry. Then I have Black Girl Magic by, who is this by? I don't know. I don't even think it says, but this was a happy mail to me, and I did this page here. I think we all did this page together who had the book. And that turned out really nice. Love it. Doesn't say who it's by, but that is Black Girl Magic coloring book. All right, next we have Color by Number, Birds and Butterflies. And I've only done one. I'm not sure how I like the paper in this book. Markers, I don't know. I'm going to give it another try because I've only colored one page in here, but I did not like the way the markers act on here. And I'm not coloring this in pencil. But this is by F. Senaz Bach. That's Birds and Butterflies, Color by Number. All right, next I have Birdhouse by Coco Wayo, and I've done one. This was all done in watercolor with just a little shading. And I like how it turned out. Next, I have Big Fantasy Coloring Book in Grayscale, 100 Illustrations by Molly Harrison. And I think I've done 2 in here. This one here, very simple. And this one here, I love this one, the way it turned out. I love the colors and everything about it. It's really nice. And that is Big Fantasy Coloring Book in Grayscale by Molly Harrison. Next, I have Benny Blue by Christine Caron. Done one. Love how it turned out. It's so cute. So cute. That's Benny Blue. That's the first book by Christine Caron. Next, I have Belle Jardine by Peggy Jo Ackley. I've done 2 in here. This book even has recipes. And this page here. Really fun to color. Loved it. Had lots of fun coloring that. All right, and that is Belle Jardin by Peggy Jo Ackley. Next, I have Bella Futura by Jennifer Zimmerman. And I've done one, which is her. Playing around with different skin tones. She's a little bit too red, like her hair, so I don't really care for that one too much. But that is Bella Futura by Jennifer Zimmerman. Next, I have Beautiful Ocean by Color Questopia. This is a black background. Done that one. That one there. And that one. That is Beautiful Ocean Under the Sea by Color Questopia, black background. Next, I have Beautiful Creatures. This is by Nicole Stalker. This is a grayscale coloring book. And I did this one here, the jellyfish, and love how it turned out. Really nice. Beautiful Creatures by Nicole Stalker. And this is not on Amazon paper. It's on great paper. All right, next we have Millie Murata, Beautiful Birds and Treetop Creatures. And I did this one here. This is like one of those wallpaper pages. I was like, let me just do it and get it over with. And I really like how it turned out. And that's Millie Murata, Beautiful Birds and Treetop Treasures. Did I say creatures before? Oh, Lord. Next, we have Beatrix Potter Coloring Book. This is by Frederick Warren. And I've done one. This was really fun and simple, very easy and quick. Love it. Beatrix Potter Coloring Book by Frederick Warren. Next, we have Black Background Beach Coloring Book by Color Questopia. This one here. And this one here. That is Black Background Beach Coloring Book by Color Questopia. Next, I have Autumn Patterns by Demita Victoria. And I've done this one here. I don't know if I like the yellow. I think it was... I don't like the yellow. But anyways. That is Autumn Patterns by Demita Victoria. Next, we have Autumn Coloring Book by Color Questopia. This is not the black background. This is the mosaic style one. I love that one. This one was pretty cool. I like this book a lot, actually. I just like how they turn out. Maybe because it's about fall. And it's my favorite season. So I just had a lot of fun coloring in this book right here. And last but not least, this one. All right, and that is Autumn Coloring Book by Color Questopia. Next, we have August Reverie 3, Expressions by Shintaka Harith. And we have this one here. Lots of gold, lots of shimmer. All right, and that is August Reverie 3 by August Reverie 3 Expressions by Shintaka Harith. Next, I have August Reverie by Shintaka Harith. This is number 1, I believe. And all I've done is the intro, the nameplate page. And I like how it turned out. I think it's pretty. Love the colors. And that is August Reverie by Shintaka Harith. Next, I have Art with Edge Zombie Days by Crayola. And I did this was a buddy color. All the pages I've done in here are buddy colors, but that one was funny. And this guy right here. All right, and that is Art with Edge Zombie Days. And this is the stack from these are the tags from that stack. So quite a bit. Those are going in the garbage. All right. Next we have Anton Cedar Art Nouveau coloring book. This is published by Pomegranate. Love this page and how it turned out. And that's on Anton Cedar Art Nouveau. Next we have Art Movement Series Renaissance by Shinthaka Harith. And I love how this one turned out. Love, love, love this one. It is so pretty. Love it. And that is Art Movement Series Renaissance by Shinthaka Harith. Next I have Color by Number Art Animal Stencils by Sun Life Drawing. And I have quite a few in here. This is a simple coloring. Mindless coloring. Just get some pencils or get some markers and just do it. Had a lot of fun doing it too, because I did several pages at one time. Cute little squirrel. And we have a deer. All right, that is Color by Number Art Animal Stencils by Sun Life Drawing. Archie's Holiday Coloring Book. And I did Katie Keene, Holiday Magic. That one there. That's Archie's Holiday Coloring Book. Next we have Anamorphia by Kirby Rosanas. This is the first release in America, like with the thin paper. I have another copy of this one with a thicker paper, but I'm not going to redo the pages, I don't think. I just worked with the paper. So these are the ones I've done in the not so good paper book. They turned out okay. The paper's not the best, but I worked with it. I did this one here. This one was with Crayola. And I think this one is on my channel if you want to watch me color that one. The toucan. And last but not least in Anamorphia is this one here. It's very doodly. If you're not into that, then this is not the book for you. But yes, that's Anamorphia by Kirby Rosanas. Next we have Chris Garver's Animal Odyssey. And I've done one in here. This is nice paper. It's pretty thick. You can hear that? All right, so that is Animal Odyssey by Chris Garver. Next is Animal Kingdom, Color Me, Draw Me, Millie Murata. I did this one here. And one more, this one here. This is when I use my Rojitons on that page. That was really nice and fun to do. All right, and that is Animal Kingdom by Millie Murata. Now, if you see any books that you'd like me to do a complete flip through of, just let me know in the comment section. I'd be happy to do a flip through. This is Color by Number Animal Friends by F. Senaz Bach. Again, I don't like the paper, so I'm still, trying to see if I'm going to keep these books. But yes, that is Animal Friends, Color by Number. This is Angels by Color Questopia. This is the mosaic style. And I've done two in here. And this one I decided to use glitter glue on the wings. All right, and that is Angels by Color Questopia. Next I have Angels by Marty Noble. This is a Dover coloring book. And I did this one. And that is Angels by Marty Noble. Next, I have Ancient Aliens, the coloring book. Pretty cool book. This is a cool book. And I did one in here, which is the Sumerian double helix from Mesopotamia. Yes. So that is Ancient Aliens, the coloring book. Next, I have Alice's Wonder-Filled Adventures by Abigail Larson. And I did a wallpaper page. Why? Just felt like it. I don't normally like doing these, but I was like, I want to color that. And it was pretty easy because it wasn't a lot, so much going on. So, yep, that is Alice's Wonder-Filled Adventures by Abigail Larson. Next, we have Alice's Whimsical Journey in Wonderland by Ksenia Spirina. This was Happy Mail, so I did this page here. And this page here. Just doing some simple markers and gel pens. That's it. This book is very cute, and I think that's what I'm going to do in this book. So that's Alice's Whimsical Journey in Wonderland. All right, next we have Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. This is art featuring classic illustrations by Sir John Tenniel. And I've only done the beginning page in here. This is a book I'm not sure I'm going to keep, but I still have it in my stash. That is Alice's Adventures in Wonderland by, is this published by Silver Dolphin? Next we have Alice in Wonderland Jade Summer in Grayscale. I've done one, which is this guy right here. Turned out really cute. Love grayscale coloring books, and I love Jade Summer. I like their grayscale. So that is Alice in Wonderland Jade Summer. Next we have Alice in Wonderland by Fabiana Attanasio, and I did a double page spread in here. I had fun doing this page too. Yes, it's so cute. I love it. Love it, love, love it. That is Alice in Wonderland by Fabiana Attanasio. Next we have Charles Centauri's Aesop's Fable. This is also published by Pomegranate Publishing. And I've done this one, Idleness Brings Want. Very fun to color. Love their paper. That is Charles Centauri, Aesop's Fable. Next, I have Adorable Animals Grayscale Coloring Book by Jane Madej. Love this book. Have not colored more than one page. But when I opened this book, I was like, oh, I got to get back to it. I love the way this turned out. I had so much fun coloring this, taking my time. Love it. Love how it turned out. Paper is nice too. It's perforated if you want to take that out. But yes, Adorable Animals Grayscale Coloring Book by Jane Madej. Then I have A World of Fairies Grayscale Coloring Book by Molly Harrison. And I've done one in here. All right, next we have A Whimsy Girls Christmas Coloring Book by Hannah Lynn. And I've done two. I did this Dear Girl. She's really cute. Love how she turned out. And then I did this one here. Love how she turned out. Love the colors. Love everything about it. All right, and that is A Whimsy Girls Christmas by Hannah Lynn. Next, I have A Million Owls by Lulu Mayo, and I've only done one in here, which is this one. She was fun to color. Absolutely had fun coloring her. Very cute. That's A Million Owls by Lulu Mayo. Next, I have A Million Dogs by Lulu Mayo. And I did this one here. I did this because it's a mandala, and I was like, let me just use some pens and fine liners and stuff, and I did that one. And that is A Million Dogs by Lulu Mayo. Next, I have A Million Cats by John Bigwood. This book is so cute. I did this one here and used lots of glitter. And did this one here. This one was a water-based page with some shading on it. And I love how I did. I love it. It's so cute. And that is A Million Christmas Cats by John Bigwood. Next we have A Christmas Carol. And this is published by Doubleday. I did this page here, Coloring the Classics. And this page here. This one's mainly done with, I did all of those pine with fine liners. It took a long time because they're so small, but I like how this turned out. That is a Christmas Carol coloring book. Then I have 50 Wintertime Mandalas by Camellia Angelkova. I did one in here, the gingerbread page. Next is 50 Summertime Mandalas by Camellia Angelkova. Did one in here. Next is 50 Summer Miniatures by Camellia Angelkova. And I did one. This was on my channel as well, if you want to watch it. Then I have 50 Springtime Mandalas by Camellia Angelkova. And I love how this page turned out. The eggs, so cute. Love it. Next I have 50 Safari Miniatures by Camellia Angelkova. And I did these guys right here. They're so cute. I love meerkats. They're so cute. So cute. And that is 50 Safari Miniatures by Camellia Angelkova. Next, I have 50 Romantic Miniatures by Camellia Angelkova. And I did two. That one turned out really nice. And this one here. All right, and that is 50 Romantic Miniatures by Camellia Angelkova. Next, I have 50 Romantic Mandalas and Heart Designs by Camellia Angelkova. As you can see, we're in the Camellia Angelkova books. And I did that one there just to say Happy Valentine's Day this year. And that is 50 Romantic Mandalas and Heart Designs by Camellia Angelkova. Next, I have 50 Halloween Miniatures by Camellia Angelkova, and I did this one here. This is a cute little fall page. And that is 50 Halloween Miniatures by Camellia Angelkova. Next, we have 50 Diminutive Countryside Scenes by Camellia. And we have this one here. I did this one on screen. Love how it turned out. That's 50 Diminutive Countryside Scenes. Next we have 50 Autumn Miniatures by Camellia. And I did two in here. So these are fun, quick, and easy pages to do if you don't have a lot of time. And this one here. Hello Autumn. Today is the first day of autumn when I'm filming this, so I'm so happy I'm able to film on the first day of autumn. Yes. That is 50 Autumn Miniatures. And next we have 50 Autumn Mandalas by Camellia Angelkova. And I did this one. This one here. And last but not least, this one here. All right, and that is 50 Autumn Mandalas by Camellia Angelkova. Next, I have 50 Animal Mandalas by Sachin Sachdeva. I don't have a lot of Sachin Sachdeva books, but I do have this one. And I like how these turned out. Very cute. Very nice. That is 50 Autumn Mandalas by Sachin Sachdeva. And last but not least, out of all of my colored books and pages, is 100 Unique Patterns by Demita Victoria. And I've done 2. This one here. And last but not least, certainly not least, is this one here. And that is it, y'all. That is it. Those are all of my colored pages in my entire stash. And I have a big one. So I'm so happy that you all stuck around to watch this video. Here is the stack of all the tags from that stack, the third stack. We have lots of tags here. Look at all of my tags, guys. Lots of pages I've colored over the last, probably since 2015, really. I've colored so many pages. Some of them I've given away. Some of them are in books I no longer have. And so this is what I have in my stash currently that I have colored. And this is a lot. All of this is going in the trash, but I've decided also to no longer use paper tags, to go to magnetics. So I'm not wasting. This is a waste, but I wanted to use them at least. But I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel and you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe. And don't forget to click the notification bell so that you can be reminded when I post a video. You can go watch it. But that is all I have, y'all. Until next time, take care.